You're not going anywhere.
Except with us.
What are you doing? Why are you hunting me?
You have information we need.
What information?
You tell us.
I would if I knew.
Don't test us. We've all had a stressful time recently, especially him.
And I contributed to that? How?
Stunshock's creation. You're involved.
Stunshock? That robot assassin? How the hell am I involved in that?
That's what we plan on finding out.
Well, good luck with that. In the meantime, I have a job to do. Upholding the law.
Didn't you listen to him?
Flow girl, enough. Continue your patrol.
Now hang on a minute.
Please?
That's all I wanted to hear. Off I go then.
Thank you. As for you, you're coming with me.
Fine, but I should warn you, abducting a law enforcement officer is illegal, not to mention unheroic.
I'm not abducting you. You said fine. To me, that's consent. Now let's go.
As you command, smartass. What is this place?
No idea. I have him.
Good. I'd like to speak to that boy.
I'll bring him to your lab.
Lab?
For questioning. Follow me.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Koppel.
Mr. Taylor? What are you doing here?
I work for Dezarrakks.
With me. It's part of his wing tech job.
I see. So I'm guessing another Wayne Tech job requirement is to abduct law enforcement officers?
You said fine.
Sounds consensual.
Are you two related?
I'm sorry.
Well, you two seem to be pretty well synced, pretty much parroting what the other said.
Doesn't mean we're related.
We've worked together for a long time. We got on from the get-go, that's probably why you'd think we're related. Anyway, you're not here to question us.
Ah yes, Stunshock, because apparently I'm involved in his creation! Can I just say that I think this is a load of bollocks?
Where is Bollocks?
He's with Burn Unit.
What? You have someone called Bollocks?
My sidekick.
You have a sidekick? Called Bollocks?
I didn't name him.
Okay, I'll indulge you. Why do you think I'm involved in Stunshock's creation?
Because of this. Being a sophisticated robot, everything that Stunshock said and saw was recordable. I assume everything was uploaded to his creator, but he also contains a home storage system, like an internal hard drive. Upon accessing the hard drive, I was able to download a lot of crucial information.
Sounds highly advanced, but what's my involvement?
I stumbled upon it by chance, but I was messing around with the audio files. I slowed it down, I sped it up, looking for anything of use, and I happened across this.
The child is becoming annoying. I was born in Gotham City. I have never left this country. I have never been to Britain. Crime is crime. It must be eliminated.
The child is becoming annoying. I was born in Gotham City. I have never left this country. I have never been to Britain. Crime is crime. It must be eliminated. The child is becoming annoying. I was born in Gotham City. I have never left this country. I have never been to Britain. Crime is crime. It must be eliminated.
That's my voice!
Yup.
But that's impossible! How can that be my voice? You've edited it, haven't you? Used all this fancy tech to try and implicate me.
No.
I don't believe this. I thought you were the good guys, but instead you stoop into whatever lows just to find or fabricate a lead.
It's not that.
I hope you realize I'll be going straight to my superiors.
Shut up.
And then I'll go to the Justice League. Let's see how you fabricate stuff without all this fancy tech.
I said shut up! He didn't edit the audio, he used a program to unedit it. Basically, he used software to revert Stunshock's voice to its natural state. And Stunshock's natural voice is your voice. Now you can cling to your conspiracy theories all you want, but you do not question the integrity of myself, my team, or my investigation. Are we clear?
Calm down, Dezarrakks. Look, I think we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. Couple, you seem legitimately surprised by this.
Because I am!
But we have not fabricated anything. Maybe you're innocent, maybe you're an unwilling participant, but this audio is evidence that you're somehow involved.
Then I'd suggest dropping the hostility and working together.
You do that. I'm calling in progress reports. Anything?
Not much. We've accessed the satellites, but there doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary, save for a few suspicious buildings.
How so?
Well, there are a couple of buildings registered to a company called Plingen.
Plingen?
I'm investigating it now. What's suspicious is that they appear to be normal buildings. No big flashy logos, no small pathetic logos. To the untrained eye, they appear to be just normal buildings.
Could be a cover. Train your eyes on the Plingen buildings. Burn unit, report. Nothing yet. My contacts have no information, but I have Williams looking into some things. I came here expecting to hear reports of missing people, but nothing. Isn't that a good thing? Of course, but I meant that I'd expected some missing people in account of the robotic experiments. You know, test subjects and the like. Physically, Stunshock was completely synthetic.
Doesn't mean there weren't any organic experiments. Remember, Stunshock had the memories of a cop.
Good point, but it does seem strange that the targets are of a higher profile.
Then maybe we're going about this backwards. Maybe we should be looking at higher profile disappearances.
Very good. You look into that. Williams has something. I'm gonna go meet him. Stay in touch. Will do. Bollocks, you're on your own for now. I'll have Flowgirl join you when she's done in Metropolis.
Sure thing, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Boss? Head honcho? El Jefe? Numero uno?
Dezarrakks out.
Well, that was rude.
Flowgirl.
Still canvassing Metropolis. I don't have anything yet.
I might be able to help. Start a search for any buildings in Metropolis that are registered to a company called Plingen.
I can do that. I'll have Sam run a database search from home.
Thank you. When Sam contacts you, switch to shared comm. I want to hear everything.
Sure thing, Chief.
Dezarrakks out. Couple, a word please.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm a little highly strung right now given recent events. Sometimes I let my emotions get the better of me. It can lead to tense situations. You've helped us in the past and maybe I shouldn't have gone so hard on you.
It's fine. I understand that you wound a little tightly. Mr. Taylor was just filling me in on recent events. His daughter getting shot, you trying to help Stunshock, then getting shot, having to put Stunshock down to save Gotham. All things I probably shouldn't keep harping on about.
It's fine.
Point is, I can't hold it against you.
Still, I should have given you the benefit of the doubt.
Well, start now.
Okay. That Terranium may have something. Burn Unit and Bollocks are chasing leads too. I told Flowgirl to look into any potential Plingen properties in Metropolis.
Plingen?
Terrania found a couple of buildings near Ground Zero that are registered to a company called Plingen. The buildings are unmarked. It could be a lead.
Plingen. I can't say I've ever heard of them.
I have. This is starting to make a little sense now. And you just called him Dad.
It's a code name.
Yes, because he's the senior member.
Exactly.
Like the mother hen of the team.
Yes, alright.
But he's a man, so he's kinda like the father hen of the team.
Okay, that's enough.
Except hens can't be men, so he's more like the father cock of the team?
Michael! Damn it!
Nice one, Dad. I think he was buying that too.
Not a chance.
Fuck.
Computer, is the installation complete?
Negative, sir. There have been some unforeseen issues.
What kind of unforeseen issues?
Transference of the information we acquired has been difficult, due to the fact that it is duplicated data.
I see. So what you're saying is that only the original data is transferable?
The duplicate data can be transferable, but it will take longer due to some recoding issues.
Then keep working. Is the vessel ready?
Aside from the synthetic overlay, yes.
Good. Soon Project Saviour will be completed. Okay, start from the beginning.
I studied forensics and criminology at a university in England. When we graduated, we heard about a sponsorship program where 2 graduates would be sent to this country to work in the CSI departments here. One in Gotham, one in Metropolis.
And you were one of the 2 chosen.
Yes, Jarvis being the other. I was picked up by the MPD, she was sent to the GCPD.
She?
Jarvis is a girl.
I see.
Jarvis is her surname.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm sure you do. Anyway, I don't know why the program took place, nor do I know why I was selected. It all seemed a little strange, but it was a job in my chosen field. I couldn't turn it down.
So what happened?
I met with some people who represented a company called Plingen.
Plingen sponsored the program?
Yes.
Did you ever meet the guy in charge?
No, I only heard his name when his employees mentioned him. Mr. Plinge.
Plinge. Why does that sound familiar? I'll be right back. Bollocks, are you there?
Yeah, and have I got a story to tell?
Me too. Where are you?
Right next to a battle between Brainiac robots and Joker goons.
Get out of there. Leave them to it.
It might be a little late for that.
Hang on. I'm on my way. I knew it. Flow girl?
Sam wants to talk to you. Switching to shared comm.
Sam.
Hello, Dezarrakks. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks. Yourself?
I am well. However, I have bad news. There doesn't appear to be any record of buildings in Metropolis acquired under the name Plingen.
I can confirm Sam's findings, Dezarrakks. He performed an extremely thorough search which I double-checked for good measure. Neither of us found anything in Metropolis.
That's good. It narrows down our search.
To Gotham?
Yes. Now I need another favor. I need you to look into someone for me.
Does someone have a name?
Walter Plinge.
That's the name you got?
Yeah. Williams found some information.
Well, perhaps we can trade info when we're somewhere a little safer.
Good idea.
Woo! That was intense!
It was.
Come on, there's an outpost nearby.
Okay, team, what have we got? Williams did some digging for me. He found out that there are 2 buildings registered to a company called Plingen. Plingen is a research company specializing in genetics and robotics. Plingen. Plinge. Genetics.
We tried looking up this Walter Plinge guy, but there's barely anything.
There won't be.
What does this have to do with him hiring me, or stealing my voice?
I think we're getting to that.
Bollocks.
I looked into missing persons reports as you requested and found some interesting information.
Go on.
Subject number 1. Ted Stone, formerly a fireman with the Metro Fire Department who disappeared 4 years ago, only to resurface in Texas. But here's the thing. He apparently has no memory of his life prior to those 4 years, and he now goes by the name Ted Metz. He works for a gaming company called...
Unless it's Plingen, it isn't important. To this case, anyway.
Bollocks, did Mr. Stone experience a traumatic event? Yeah, he was part of a crew trying to put out a fire at an orphanage. Didn't go so well.
How many?
6.
Damn.
I assume Mr. Stone had some therapy/mind erasure at the hands of a certain Plinge. Looks like there are a half-dozen other cases all involving people who've experienced a traumatic event only to disappear then resurface with a new identity. And they were well paid too, 6-figure sums deposited into their new bank accounts by...
Plingen.
Correct.
What are the odds that Plingen created those new bank accounts?
It fits. Terrania?
I've been going through the files that Cougar Man alerted you to. The mind transfer experiment gone wrong. I was thinking, what if this Pling guy was the inventor that pitched the tech to the military?
Is there a name there?
No.
It fits. It's all starting to make sense.
Really? Because I still have no idea what's going on.
Quiet. I'm profiling.
Profiling? Shouldn't I be doing that?
Shh. It's a different kind of profiling.
Did he just shh me?
Yes, I did. Now shh again.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find him with a name like Walter Plinge.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of a joke name is that?
We should have this wrapped up pretty soon.
Before the sun rises over Gotham Harbor.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
Walter Plinge. What a jackass.
Walter Plinge is a very dangerous man.
What?
Come again?
Did not see that coming.
Would you care to explain this revelation?
Walter Plinge is an alias, a false name taken by British stage actors who wish to remain anonymous.
And you know this because of your theatre training. Theatre training? You studied theatre in college.
Yes. Did you ever use the name? No.
He wanted his name in lights.
Typical.
May I continue?
Yeah, sorry.
Everything about this Walter Plinge adds up, from the name to the secrecy and the fact we've never heard of him. My guess is he once did want his name in lights, hence the proposal to the military regarding the transference tech. But the proposal was a failure. The military probably washed their hands of him. Following that, he probably decided to hold back, operate discreetly, never show his face in public. He's unlike someone like Lex Luthor, a total opposite. Where Luthor likes his name and face plastered all over the world, Plinge prefers to work privately, in the shadows. This is what makes him a very dangerous man. It's easy to tie a Bizarro incident to Luthor, but who do you tie a Stunshock incident to if the orchestrator is more shrouded than the shadows he hides in? This man is a genius. He hires 2 fresh graduates from another country, placing them in perfect positions in law enforcement. Yet Koppel and to an extent Jarvis have assisted us unhindered. That part I don't understand.
To me, it seems like we'd be ideal candidates for evidence removal or tampering. If Plinge sent out Stunshock, you'd think he'd call in a favour from one of us.
Maybe he has, and you just don't remember it. Remember, he's an expert in mind transference and memory erasing.
But I remember my entire life. My parents, my friends, everything.
His experiments could be more intricate. He may be able to extract smaller, singular memories, little incidents that you wouldn't even notice.
I don't like the sound of that.
And then there's Stunshock, a synthetic killing machine fitted with an emotional simulator and someone else's real memories, and Koppel's voice. Now it would have been too easy to use Anderson's voice along with his memories, so Plinge opted for a different voice, and no genetic material. He created a near-perfect assassin from various sources, making it extremely hard to identify an exact source.
Now it makes sense. He sounds like me, without the sound sweetening, but his memories aren't mine, making it hard to pinpoint either Anderson or myself as Stunshock.
Exactly.
Wait, you said your profiling was different to mine. How so?
He created a character profile. He used his knowledge of the art to get inside Plinge's head, think the way Plinge does,
I created a character based on the available information, just like Plinge did.
That's bloody clever!
I may act the idiot, but I am not a stupid man.
So what's our next move?
A fast one. This could go one of two ways. Either Stunshock was a prototype, or Plinge will disappear.
If Plinge has a phase 2,
We need to stop it. But if he doesn't, we need to find him before he disappears. I need addresses for the 2 buildings along with any shipping info. One building is most likely the factory. Already done, courtesy of Williams. I'll thank him later. He isn't one for strangers. Then thank him for me.
Okay, I have the addresses. Now what?
I'm going to the factory. If there is a phase 2, I need to stop it. Flow Girl Bollocks, you'll take points in the surrounding area. Dad, Cop will burn, you'll go to the other building. If he's there, you arrest him.
What if phase 2 is there?
That's why Burn's going with you.
I should go too.
Okay, Terrania, you're with Dad's team. Now let's roll.
Quiet here.
Save.
Silence to my point.
Here too.
So we go in and apprehend Plinge, assuming he's here. Sounds easy enough.
I will lead. Civilians, stay behind me.
Good plan. Oh, the door's locked.
Allow me. Damn.
Hang on while I run a diagnostics check. Oh, this is beautiful. I mean in a twisted way. The security here is through the roof. Probably literally through the roof. I bet we can't access from the roof because the security's through there.
Dad?
We can't get in. There's a very intricate security system in place.
Huh. My door's wide open.
It's a trap!
Easy, Akbar.
Dat to all points. Regroup at Dezarrakks' location.
Hold your positions.
What?
Why would Plinge be at the open house? Why not stay secure and snug behind his extremely locked doors?
You think Plinge is in here?
I do. Get to work on that door.
Why would he just leave the door open?
And expose all of his secrets.
Unless... Oh god.
Unless I'm not supposed to leave this place. Theodore was right. It is a trap. Flow Girl, Bollocks, get down here now.
Coming! Bollocks.
Right behind you.
No, I meant... Oh, you can fly.
Yeah, it's kind of new to me. I used a wire to climb my building, but I just kind of panicked and jumped when he called for us. Before I shot my grappler, I realized I was hovering. Neat, huh?
Very.
Hey, any chance you can help me down? I mean, I'm new to this, only just took flight for the first time. Don't quite know how to land.
Just concentrate. The door locked behind Dezarrakks. I can't get it open.
Okay, you work on the door. I'll just hover here.
Dean, I need your help. You too, Sam.
Sit reps team. Guys.
Oh, I don't think you'll be hearing from them. I hope you don't mind, but I jammed your communicator when I locked you in.
Walter Plinge.
A pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Except you're not here, are you? You're probably holed up in your other building, hiding like a little bitch.
Such hostility. But yes, I'm very much safe here.
Dad will crack that door.
Oh, I don't think he will.
Oh, I do think he will.
I'll give your father credit. He is very good with security and technology, but he's not so good when it comes to finding people who don't want to be found. Isn't that right, adopted son of his?
How did you...
Oh, a little birdie told me some very interesting things about you. Do you remember Maine, the big brute who nearly killed you with a false aneurysm?
He read my mind.
And profited very nicely from what he learned.
That son of a bitch.
Now, that's no way to talk about someone's mother, especially not Maine's mother.
Is he here?
No, that was a one-shot deal. I doubt I'll have further use for him. No, I have what I want now. Finally, I have you at my mercy.
Me? You wanted me?
Well, you didn't think I created Stunshock just so he could play Punisher Kills the entire universe, did you? No, there was a bigger plan in place.
What plan?
Well, I might as well tell you, seeing as you're not leaving here alive. Please, sit.
You know I can't do that.
Of course. Well, the plan was simple. I saw you in action and realised that I wanted you to work for me. However, I knew you wouldn't willingly work for me due to your morality code, so I orchestrated an insidious plot.
Create an assassin to attract my attention. Let me befriend the assassin and hope the assassin will bring me close to you where we'll be best buds. Am I close?
Very good. However, there was one minor issue with said insidious plot.
Stunshock started to remember.
Yes, you both disappeared, and in your absence you began to unravel the mystery. Well done, all of you. I sincerely mean that. My respect for you has increased tenfold.
But you couldn't let us expose you.
So I flipped the switch, reverted Stunshock back to his primary settings while I worked on Phase 2.
I knew it. Where is this Phase 2?
All in good time. Another thing I didn't count on was Stunshock regaining control, though that was my doing unfortunately. It seems I'd programmed him to be too righteous. I ordered him to attack a cop and he wouldn't.
You're a sick bastard. Manipulating people, altering their memories, commanding soldiers to undertake missions of vengeance that aren't even theirs. You made Stunshock feel pain that wasn't even his.
I did, but that was a step too far, I believe. You see, Phase 2 doesn't have the emotion or morality, unlike Stunshock, who was merely a prototype.
Prototype? You put him through all that pain just to test the waters?
Quite right. It angers you.
Oh, that obvious, huh?
You probably want to kill me. Your ethics wouldn't usually allow it, but I sense...
I may be willing to make an exception.
I don't doubt that. Hence my, as you said, hiding like a bitch.
This ends. Now.
Of course it does. Allow me to introduce Phase 2. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to apply the synthetic overlay, what you might call fake skin. But that can be applied once you're dealt with.
What the hell?
Damn it! Every time I break a lock, it immediately resets. It's as if every time I turn it off, he turns it back on again.
Maybe he is? Just saying.
You may be right. It could be a manual locking mechanism. He must be in there, pushing a button every time I get close.
The calluses on that man's fingers.
Flow Girl, what's your situation?
We got locked out before we could join Dezarrakks. Oh, and Bollocks can fly. He's somewhere in the sky. I'm trying to jimmy this lock. Sam and Dean are examining the mechanisms. I'll put them on a shared comm if they find anything.
Very good.
I will look for another way in.
Okay, Terrania, join us here.
Your usefulness has expired, as will you. I will terminate you, then take your place as Dezarrakks. I will become this city's dark savior, serving my master in the process. This city will bow at the feet of Dezarrakks and Walter Plinge.
Do you like it?
It's nothing like me. It sucks. Your mom sucks. Okay, that was like me. But no one's gonna buy it.
Oh, I think it will work. I mean, it's not like you built up that big a following. You may have some credibility, but you're no Batman, Superman level A-lister. Compared to them, you're small fry, just another player in the game, one amongst the many.
Maybe, but the people who know me will know that this is not me.
Ah, but he isn't complete yet. Once the PSC is finalised and his synthetic skin is applied, no one will be able to tell the difference.
PSC?
Personality simulation chip, silly. It's in the final stages of information upload now.
Good. Means she's not fully operational then.
Maybe he isn't fully operational personality-wise, but his combat skills are fully functional.
So, I noticed. But it still won't work. His powers are different.
Unfortunately, yes. I couldn't acquire a fire exobyte, so had to make do with electric. Still, it'll be easy to explain for the short time it needs explaining. Dezarrakks, my Dezarrakks, who is your family?
Father, Theodore Taylor. Sister, Beatrice Rosemary Taylor. Mother, Marion Taylor. Birth parents, unknown.
And what about your allies?
Allies, Burn Unit, Bollocks, Death Girl, Dad Taylor, Terrania, Flow Girl, Dash Tracker, Cougar Man. I wouldn't call him an ally. All are candidates to join Sub-League designation Justice Realm.
Justice Realm. I like it. Too bad it'll never come to fruition, though.
Why? Because your tin bitch is gonna kill me than my allies?
Actually, he's not made of tin. He's made of a highly robust yet lightweight alloy called...
Enough!
Sir, the PSC upload has been completed.
Excellent.
There now. That's a lot better.
Kill him.
Gladly.
Damn it, why isn't this working?
It would appear that one of the security protocols has multiple layers of extra fortification.
Clinch had to know that Dezarrakks aside, there'd be 3 fire heroes on the case, as well as a hero who is able to manipulate the very ground that you stand on. He's very well prepared.
Still no luck here either, and Bollocks is... somewhere?
I've been trying a different method. Maybe Plinch has a base teleporter like the ones we have.
I don't.
Then get one. Right now I'm trying to find his teleporter codes.
Any luck?
None yet. Where's Burn Unit?
I'm below you.
What?
You said we can't enter from above. We can't enter via the door, so I tried entering from below.
And?
It is ongoing. I'm using my heat detection to determine which building above has the highest heat source. Aha! I may have found something. What is above ground can be privatized.
But the sewer system is still public. Any modifications down there would make some noise.
Exactly. It would only draw unwanted attention. Damn it! None of my attacks are doing anything. Or are they? Shut up yammering. Time to end this. You think you're winning, don't you? But you're wrong. I see it.
Oh please, just put him out of his delusional misery.
I'm getting to it. There we are. Now we're even.
Even? My boy, you are on the brink of death. But I commend your never say die attitude. It really is quite stirring.
The aura.
Excuse me?
The red aura that surrounded your tin bitch. I'm guessing a protective field? It was full at first, but diminished over time. I kept getting my ass handed to me, thinking my attacks were ineffective. But they were.
You really like to talk, don't you?
Yet you just stand there, vulnerable. If you truly were me, you wouldn't be letting me talk.
Fine. Talking over.
Damn Skippy hippie.
Impossible! How?
The red aura. My attacks weren't hurting the robot, but they were draining the aura. I noticed it was only half glowing on my third or fourth ass kicking. It was then that I made the connection and decided to play a little rope-a-dope. Keep attacking, hopefully not getting killed in the process. Wear down the protective field until it was gone. Then...
Well played.
Thank you.
Of course you do realise that this makes no difference. You are locked in my factory, which is rigged to explode. You see, I had to anticipate your unlikely victory, so I placed bombs at various points. But these are more traditional bombs. All I have to do is push a button.
Nice hat.
What? How did you get in here?
Through the hole in the floor.
But there isn't a hole in the floor.
There is now. Williams, shut it all down. Purge all information.
No! No, that's my life's work! My entire life's work! All my research! My discoveries!
You won't need them in jail. Purging complete.
You fool!
Oh, pity me.
Well, Walter Plinge is on his way to strike us. Thank you for your help.
It's been a pleasure. Mostly.
I'd better head off. Back to Metropolis for me. Thank Dezarrakks when you see him too.
Did Dez make it out of the factory?
Okay, this isn't so bad. Oh, I am really high right now. Don't look down, just look ahead. At the clouds.
Hey, buddy. You coming down or what?
Oh, hey! I would if I could.
I had this trouble at first. Then again, I was in a ship. Low ceilings. All I had to do was think about landing. It's all about concentration.
Okay, I can do that. Alright, concentrate. I want to land. Huh, didn't even hurt.
Maybe next time you should think about a slow, easy descent.
Sure, will do.
Hey, Dad. Hello, son. Look, I'm sorry to interrupt your recuperation. It's fine. He wants to speak with you. Good. I'll head to the Sanctum afterwards. Sanctum? Big underwater base that you still haven't given me the tour of?
Good to see you up and about.
You were ordered to kill me.
You know I couldn't do that.
You are a true friend.
As are you. You know Dad could have refitted the synthetic.
It is unnecessary. I will remain like this to remind myself of what I really am.
Who you really are. You're more human than some fleshbags I've encountered.
Thank you. I am curious though. How did you repair me?
Well,
It is okay. You can say it.
the shell was in good shape, as was most of the circuitry. It was really just a case of eliminating any dangerous parts, like the bomb. There was also some replacement work done courtesy of Star Labs and Wayne Tech. They added a few upgrades as well as some additional security measures.
In case I go rogue,
Precautionary, nothing more. I'm sure it won't come to that.
along with rubber bullets.
Yeah. So my team, you in?
No.
Okay.
The offer is appreciated, but there is a lot for me to reconcile. I must leave this place, search inside myself, find out who I truly am. Of course, that doesn't mean I won't still fight crime. I will, but in a non-lethal way.
Good to hear. One question though. Why keep Anderson's memories?
The family deserve to be remembered, despite his weakness.
People deal with grief differently, man. I hate to think how I'd react if I lost someone.
I suppose you are right. Nevertheless, it is a disservice if they are forgotten. I will remember. I will feel the pain because he no longer can. It is the best way to honor their memory.
I'm sure you'll do them proud.
I must leave now. Thank you again.
And thank you. I'll see you soon.
Farewell for now, friend.
So, Dad, what is this place? A trust exercise. Are you aware of the ongoing tensions between the Atlanteans and us Drylanders? I am. While a discussion took place, Aquaman spoke with representatives of Star Labs and Wayne Tech. There were concerns that the Atlanteans had an advantage over us in that they could operate more freely outside their comfort zone. The land, whereas we'd be restricted underwater. Correct. So a proposal was agreed. Aquaman would allow Wayne Tech and Star Labs to build underwater outposts, giving us a fighting chance should a war ever break out. So Aquaman gave us a better chance against his own people. A trust exercise. We trust that they don't attack, they trust that we don't abuse these outposts. And because you worked for Wayne Tech, I needed somewhere safe. Your base network was compromised. Which brings me to my next question. I know about the salvage tech. I know that some of the bases are in caves and sewers, but how did you pay for the buildings above ground? I had a benefactor. Go on. When we were separated, did you read the report of that rich guy that I rescued? Harold Lannister? Yeah, I read that. I was proud of you, by the way. The way you absorbed the flames at his textiles factory? Dangerous stuff. He offered a reward. And you took it? Michael. I know, Dad. We don't do this for the money, we do it because it's right. But I was alone. I didn't have your resources to fall back on. I had to make my own way. Besides, Lannister was very insistent. I figured that just this one time I could take the money and put it to good use. So you used the money to set up your network. Various outposts located at key strategic areas throughout Gotham and Metropolis. Is there any money left? Some. Good. I can use it for armor upgrades. Bollocks will need a suit of his own. T-shirt and jorts isn't gonna cut it. I'll get to work. While you're at it, I noticed an inconsistency with the emblems on my outfits. Some are red pentacle on black, others are black pentacle on red. I'll fix that. Thank you. Things need to be different now. I can't hide everybody behind my fears. I can't wrap everybody in cotton wool. We're a team. Let's act like one.
Speaking of...
Hey,
Dad, can you give us a minute?
sure. I'll be in my lab trying to crack open these bottled cities. With science. What's up, Victoria?
Well, there's no easy way to say this, but I'm leaving for a while.
Leaving? Why?
I've been recalled.
Recalled.
I wasn't completely honest with you when we met. Before I met you, I was part of another team. Top secret team.
I see. So that story you fed me about having no one.
It wasn't a lie. Everything I told you was true. The nature of my team meant I had to be careful what I told you.
So your team just let you leave and join mine?
They didn't know I was working for you at first. They'd give me some alone time so I could prepare myself. When I met you, I contacted them. Told them you could help me get ready.
And now you feel ready?
I do. I also know that I need to be out in the field. If there's one bad quality about you, it's that you're very overprotective. Protective is good, but you kinda wrap us in cotton wool these last few months.
I guess you're right there.
I'm sorry I kept things from you.
Don't apologize. If you really are part of a covert spec ops team, then I understand the need for secrecy.
I didn't give them anything on you. The secrecy went both ways.
Good. Let's keep it that way. When'd you leave?
Yesterday, but the pling thing held me up.
Sorry about that.
I also wanted to say goodbye in person. I was going to write a note, but I kept rewriting it. It didn't work.
It's okay. I appreciate all that you've done. I'm gonna miss you, Victoria. You'll always be welcome here, provided you're more honest in the future.
If I can be, I will. Goodbye, Des.
You heard that? I may have accidentally on purpose left one of the comm channels open. She'll be missed. Definitely Matumti with that girl. My what? More than meets the eye. She's right though. I have been too cautious with the team. I've insisted on fighting alone to protect all of you. But I shouldn't have been so overprotective. I should have trusted that you could keep yourselves safe. Well, that changes now. Things are gonna be different. Dad, fine as a case. But the tour
Can wait. Justice Realm mobilize.
Who?
is that? Are we the Justice Realm?
Burn unit, present at the cell block.
Bollocks reporting from the rec room.
Flow girl, standing by.
Dad,
Okay, team, first off, there's a museum robbery in Gotham.
could be Catwoman. Flow girl, you handle that.
Got it.
Burn unit, I want you at the Cape Carmon docks. There's a suspicious shipment en route. What kind of shipment? Not sure. Bust enough heads and you'll surely find out. On my way. Bollocks, you're with me. Killer Croc's been sighted at Ace Chemicals.
On it.
Dad, hold down the fort. Assist the others with their investigations.
I expected no less.
Justice Realm, let's roll.